Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 39 of the High Rollers. And
Welcome back, y'all.
we're pretty baked, but also,
Yeah.
shoutouts already. Shoutouts to Pay for me forgetting to say his name about doing GoPro footage now and stuff in the area. Which, by the way, go ahead and follow Pay Loves Coasters. You've probably heard him on a few of the bonus episodes of the High Rollers. But yeah, we had a week off. Probably going back more likely to the bi-weekly unless for some reason an emergency episode is needed. But y'all, welcome back. Yeah, we were talking about it before. We're excited about what is happening. There is a little bit of bittersweetness in the news with one topic. But otherwise, stoners out there, don't forget to every now and then mix your trains if you got two at a time, because that shit is that's a hidden sauce. That's definitely a hidden sauce people don't talk about.
And that is what I just did.
Man, shout outs to Alex. He's not here, but just shout out to him. Shout outs to Coastal Talk, because I'm wearing their hoodie right now. And shout outs to everybody, basically. But BBC, not just BBC. BBCC, Buzz Bars, Coast Club, and Black Coastal Society, BCS. Families. For real. And hopefully, we got some special stuff coming up with the Stonies. Because every podcast does a yearly thing, but it's gonna be slightly different for us. Trust, we are brainstorming, and we're almost done. But I've been busy as hell until recently. This week is kind of nice. It's kind of smooth. I know you've been
a busy season.
Yeah, you've been busy, but also yeah. Obviously, we can't talk much. It's gonna be funny to be able to talk about it after, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because then you can actually talk about your experiences, even though, like, not much really seemed to.
No, it's a busy one, but good stuff coming up. Got Disneyland in a couple days, so.
Yeah, Disneyland, Magic Mountain, to see what lottery is good for you with rides.
So let's hope I can maybe grab a couple credits that I missed. We'll see.
I really hope the slot machine is in your favor. When you pull that lever, you see the 777s and
Look,
X2 Twisted Colossus, like 2 trains, like everything open. So wait, don't you need Riddler's Revenge?
Yeah, I do. I need the arrow as well.
Oh, I'm scared to get on that arrow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll take my chances for the credit.
How tall is it again?
I don't know. Isn't it close to 200?
Yeah, I'm like I was talking about this in the BCS chat. Like, Arrow really did not know how to make coasters past 150 feet. Like, they generally were oversped and were way overpaced, and because of that, the forces were not enjoyable, especially with those over-the-shoulder restraints. That's why you see, if anything, those are the most of those are the ones why aero coasters have been out of the way, been making the way out for other rides, or just, in Kings Island's case, just a sad plot of land just sitting there in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna cry too many tears when Anaconda's gone, though. Oh, jeez.
Anaconda.
Yeah, it don't. That's one thing I will say. The Anaconda don't. Well, let's look at this. Ooh, look at the ship poster real quick, bro. I even looked at this yet. Oh, yep. That's a little like the fine grind, the shake. Yeah. These delivery places, girl, are these people, or these delivery man is they're kind of getting OD. Not gonna lie.
That's crazy. You could really get like 3 ounces of shake delivered for $100.
Yeah. And like people be like, what? But no, like this is like dispensary grade shake.
California.
Oh, jeez. But oh my gosh, what do we even have here? What do you even have here? God, I just went to shit posting and saw my bloody teeth. Yeah, I've been going with my wisdom teeth. I don't even really notice them anymore.
Oof,
Um,
covered. Haven't you talked about the strain Space Mints before?
yeah.
I see this one on there too.
Crap. Oosh.
Oh, they've got RS11, Rainbow Sherbet 11. That's what I've got right now.
So apparently, Rip Red Rock got stuck again.
Yeah, my friends also were laughing earlier because it's down because it's sunny and 12-mile-per-hour winds. It can't be over 10.
Wait. Wait.
Rip rocket, bro.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Apparently.
Are you telling me I'm just lucky every time I go to Orlando? Like it's just up and running, like
Yeah.
underneath. That's like Pantheon levels of pathetic of like wind. Like
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
oh Jesus. But otherwise, besides Rip Red Rocket possibly not being there, and I'd give it 5 years. It's probably right when it's gonna leave.
Yep. I'd say so too, yeah.
But Universal seems to have sites again in Spain. We're not gonna talk about that yet, but Zootopia at Disneyland Shanghai. Did you see any of that? It looks fucking
No.
great. Sinkhole at BG Dub. This is not as crazy as it sounds. Sofas on coasters. Thorpe. We need to talk about Thorpe. Shout out to drunk riders. Interesting stuff from Kings Island. Texas. Skyline might not need to make coasters anymore. We need to see. And basically, shareholders with the merge might not be too happy. But before we get to that, Universal seems to have a lot of patents coming out over in Spain. Port Aventura, as we know it, might be Universal Aventura like it was before, I think. I forgot when it was. I actually should have probably looked it up. But we, the High Rollers here, we're going to do it live. And learn together, shall we? So, all I do know is Universal did own this park at one point. There's actually, I think, a Universal Aventura right now at Universal. But let me see. Well, you know, just to do a quick transition to that. Did you see the new big ass hotel that is going to be opening before episodes?
Yeah, being built. I've driven past it a few times now. The room designs look very nice.
Actually, did not see the room designs. And why can I not find anything about Universal Aventura? Like it doesn't exist. Let me see if we just go to their wiki. Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it seems more affordable if it's like 140 a night, it said, or something like that. Like that's like not bad, but I'm sure it'll be like more expensive holiday season.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm not sure I'm a fan of how big how shouty the color is. The colors are on the hotel. It's very out there. A lot of colors. And mostly I think it stands out because it's fucking big. I think it's gonna be on the around the outside of the new ring they're making specifically for their new Universal hub that they're making with Epic Universe. So, yeah. Oh yeah. So actually, I just found out Anheuser-Busch also was involved with this park at one point, like the beginnings of. That's kind of crazy. Portaventura, but Anheuser-Busch and Grand Tipidal, yeah, Tib, yeah, whatever. Barcelona, Spanish investors. Was conceived Bush Entertainment during the construction. They kicked out Grand Tipidal. Wow, that's crazy. And Tucson's group. 1995, park hosted 2.7 million. It opened around then. Portaventura seat 8 million guests, and then in 1998, the majority of Tucson's group shares in the park were sold to Universal, and the park is rebranded as Universal's Portaventura, which made it the first Universal Studios theme park in Europe. The park was under management under Universal Studios. Interesting. So in 2002, the area became a resort with the construction of 2 hotels and a water park, and it became Universal Mediterranean. Okay. And then in 2004, NBC Universal sold all interest in Portaventura.
Interesting.
Well, like they invested, and then they sold it. Interest like years, like not even like that, like long term, mad short term, like 2 years later.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was their actual influence with the park then? You know what I'm saying? I guess they made it a resort, and with 2 hotels, and they added a water park. So in that aspect, you know, let's see what else they can add, huh? Maybe some Starfall Racers over at Portaventura.
Yeah.
Velocicoaster at Portaventura.
Since they don't have anything. Yeah, they have Shambhala, Furious Baco, but like being on hyper. So like
Yeah, I think it's gonna be, the view's gonna be cool, and I think it's gonna hit. The first elements are gonna hit, but they always die off, for me. They always do.
Yeah.
Dragon Con looks pretty interesting. If it's pretty intense, then I'll probably will like it. To sit down.
True. I have heard good things about that.
Have you heard any things about Flying Aces yet?
Oh, writing that tomorrow, actually, not today.
Well, we'll give you guys an update. But we have a homie who's... So who is this, by the way?
Jeremy. Another friend I've met.
Okay.
Friend of Mark's.
I know him from the Bluesius stuff.
No, it's a different one.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
Yeah. But I know that one too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, regardless, that is cool.
The Scooby-Doo Dark Ride is like a top 3 dark ride in the world.
So So where was this? Park Warner Abu Dhabi? No. Warner Brothers Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Warner
Bros.
Abu Dhabi Scooby-Doo.
The Museum of Mystery.
It's already a cool ass name. Is this... So already I'm like... I need to look at it on YouTube or something.
Let me see. I believe it's... Oh, they have a dark ride database, actually. Perfect.
Wait, on where?
It's a website.
Wow.
This is not my football group. I've actually never heard of them before.
Wait, what are they called?
The Thinkwell group.
4 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 to 4 years ago.
So let me see. They're U.S. designed.
The U.S. manufacturers?
They've got a bunch of stuff, and it's all in Abu Dhabi, though, for the most part. But they've got a lot of stuff at Warner Bros. World, Abu Dhabi.
No, this theming is actually kind of... It's immaculate.
Thing at Ferrari World, Abu Dhabi, too. That's all they have. So they've only worked. So it's a U.S. based company, and they've only done their work out of the country. Interesting. I have never heard of them before until now.
Because when I first saw this, I'm like, this looks like a Sally. But
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking
now I'm
too.
looking at the ride.
I
And
don't want to watch in
well, I don't know when I'm gonna get out to this.
to Abu Dhabi, right? Yeah.
It's like,
Dude,
well,
I didn't even the Dark Ride database until right now.
nah, this ride is I don't know if I'd probably have to be there, but it is long as hell, and there's so many elements to it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but for y'all out there, Scooby-Doo Museum of Mysteries, I haven't heard of this dark ride to be honest, and it's trackless. I think is that trackless? Ish. It's really hard to see the track, and so
I think it's trackless, yeah. So it's gonna it probably uses like a similar system to like some of those others that like the Disney rides use where they have like the trackless and not like a so it'd be like in the floor. Yeah, it's like wow. And they did that in 2018. So that was
this,
like around the same time as like Rise of Resistance, for example.
you know what? When I look at that's what they remind me of.
So it's like
They remind me of a Mystery Machine version
I'm trying.
of like the trackless dark ride system that Disney uses. Which, to be honest, Disney
Yes.
does go out of their way a lot now to work with other manufacturers. So
Well, it's all like done by Walt Disney Imagineering, but I would assume that they, of course, like with the dark ride companies, it's like similar patents and stuff like that for similar like types of like rides and vehicles and like the trackless stuff in particular. Because they have to use some of the same technology to like get it to work. That's really interesting. I like
like,
how this isn't even news. We just got on like the Abu Dhabi dark ride.
yeah, because I haven't heard of this, and this just looks fantastic. Like this is so long. There is so much
Let's see.
animatronics actually. Great, like they're not the most intricate at all, to be honest. But like the fact there's so many different scenes and a full on, you're literally like going through a Scooby Doo episode. Like that is so cool.
What is this? Okay, hold on. Let me see. I have to figure this out real quick. Because he was at something today that looks like crazy that he was posting about.
Uh, anyways, going overseas, it's soon.
He was at Yas Waterworld at Bandit Bomber, which is a Tacoma Splash Party.
What do they have there?
It's like it's that's the only credit. It's a Vekoma Splash Party, which is like a family like hanging suspended like coaster that like you like splash people like while they're riding. Like you like shoot like a water gun at them. Like I don't know. He was posting it. It looked funny, so I wanted to figure out what it was.
Uh, sorry, sneezes, but I'm looking at it right now. Ugh. You see, Abu Dhabi, I feel like I could go to. A lot of people go to easier. Dubai,
Yeah.
all that. Why can't I find their park stuff? Gosh. Sneezes. Play. Oh, that's why he was there. I think it's connected to it all. So is he? I'm assuming he's going to be getting on Formula Rosa.
He was supposed to today. He said something about some conflict with a milestone. So I'm not sure.
Oh, is he trying to like set it up?
Yeah, I believe so.
Uh, to give context, You saw the this. See this news right here is why I'm not sure I really want to do shrooms or anything at the park. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, I'll just stick to my green, my bud, because
What news you got?
the dude that just started walking off of It's a Small World and then mid ride and then started tripping was just naked walking
Some people
out
just
and
can't
ride.
help themselves.
Yeah. That was a whole thing. There's I'm not sure if it was Magic Kingdom or Disneyland. I think it was honestly Magic Kingdom, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Let me see to be sure.
I did not hear about that.
Yeah, it's the in the links. Man climbs out of It's a Small World mid show. No, um, I don't think there's stuff underneath, but there's pictures of obviously blurred, but him just walking blatantly with his cock out. I'm just gonna put it out there. In my opinion, it almost looks like drug induced. I don't know. Like he's like,
Yeah.
like he's tripping. Um, I hope everyone. I'm glad everyone was okay. I hope he's doing okay. I hope his trip. He's not tripping anymore because I couldn't imagine losing myself like that, and It's a Small World. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He probably really thought he was in a wonderland. Like, oh jeez. Anywho, Universal actually made fun of that with saying, what do they say here? Reminder: just because Earl doesn't wear pants around the park doesn't mean you can too. Oh jeez. I like how the Florida parks poke fun at each other. Besides Disney, obviously, but
Yeah, Universal's Twitter is legendary.
now, have you seen Earl yet?
Earl? No, I haven't. Actually, yes, I have, I think. I don't. I've definitely been to Universal while it's Christmas themed. I don't remember if I've seen him or not yet.
Well, why the fuck haven't you seen Earl?
Actually, I probably haven't because I haven't gone to Studios side.
He's only there. He's not on Island side.
I don't know. Maybe I've like seen
I mean, that would kind of make
uh,
sense.
image somewhere. I don't know if I've seen like the what's it called? The mascot or whatever.
Well, maybe we'll go back to Spade here and Port Ventura. The president potentially has been walking around. This is a rumor. But from a Spanish enthusiast account, what it's translated to is, what is the president of Universal Destinations and Experiences doing walking around Port Ventura? And it's not memes or inventions. So that's the thing, but that lines up with Universal Spain patents that were found by the same social media. So these are public. These are all. This is the first link in the links chat, but yeah, this shows a whole bunch of different patents coming. Universal Studios. Universal Studios, it's only in Spanish. Adventure Sports. Yeah. There's a whole new plaza coming. Who knows if they're going to add a City Walker and everything. It's a lot of patents, to be honest. I don't know if they're doing anything with. I don't know why they're showing like the Hulk, like almost a sit down B&M. Anyways, There's stuff happening in Universal has plans overseas, so that's cool. And I think that's a cool way of making their mark and saving some money. Is instead of having a whole plot of land to buy, technically they did, but now there's no constructing. They already have rides there, and it's interesting because this is probably the most amusement. Well, I would say this is the park now officially, if they do it, if this officially becomes true, that has the most emphasis on coasters. So that's interesting. Hopefully they get rid of Stampede or do something to it, because that doesn't seem like that fits the Universal quality from what I've heard. But we shall see. We shall see. I think it looks cool. Staying overseas. Did you see the Zootopia ride at all?
No.
Well, I don't know when I'm getting to Shanghai, so I took a gander. And why does everything yell at you? But this looks great. This looks like a good mix of everything that they've done well so far. And that's honestly what I really appreciate. It looks like a mix of Rise, Disney's Mickey's Runaway Railway, and Ratatouille. Like, it looks like all of those together. Like,
oh, that's sick then.
Yeah, and it's long. It's like a 3-minute ride.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I'm looking at it right now. I'm still impressed. I was like, God damn it, Disney. When you hit, you hit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, like, I love coasters. I prefer coasters, but dark rides can hit just as hard for me, man. Like, if I'm immersed, especially hell, I mean, I go to the parks baked, so it's easy for me to just sit down, get cozy, and enjoy a dark ride. I suppose, but like, this looks good. Now, there is a bit more screens that I would like at some of the parts, but the animatronic usage and the actual immersion, I was a big fan of. It's a really good mix of a lot of elements that they've done with a lot of recent additions. So yeah, good shit, Disney. Congratulations, you were like 3 for 20 for the amount of stuff we yell at you for. But sinkhole at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's not even that big of a deal, to be honest. But Inside the Magic obviously had to clickbait it. Realistically, though, there was a sinkhole underneath the where is it? It was kind of big though, 50 feet deep, 50 feet wide. Under one of the retention ponds. So basically, any of the water rides or anything having to do with like excess water was just not working because of that. So this was found November 18th. So I'm pretty sure by now there's definitely been precautions and all that stuff done. Hell, it's probably a good thing the weather's been the way that it is, because no one wants to get on water rides right now. So, yeah. Now that we're back in the States, why is Backlot just a better Zambezi Zinger?
What? Nah.
That's what shout out to Coaster Cousins, because they've been a mainstay in my rotation, at least, of podcasts for the past year. Definitely that's gonna be one of the things I'm throwing out for so y'all know is top podcasts. It's gonna definitely be a category. I don't know if RC's gonna have one, but have one in that category, but we'll see. But yeah, you see, he's Caleb is a troll. He has takes. I'll say that he has takes, especially when it's coffee with Cuzzies, and him and Airtime Mike just have almost completely different wooden coaster takes. But yeah, basically he thinks, I think Backlot Stunt Coaster with a different theme would have been a better Zambezi Zinger than Zambezi Zinger is. And I kind of get that. I think the helix and stuff kind of works, and that's why. And like the look of the track. But yeah, like I don't like knowing that it was a Schwarzkopf like jet. I forgot what model it was, but it's essentially an old Schwarzkopf with that rear model and meant for families and steel and not wooden and mostly wooden and partly steel because for some reason they put Titan track on it. And it only really, the resemblance of it is the lift. Like, I don't know. It was the weirdest gimmick I've seen so far to sell a coaster, in my opinion, to the market. But, I mean, at least they got one. You know what I'm saying? At least they showed that they aren't forgotten. Hopefully, with this merge, which we're going to get to, because there might be issues. But I just thought that was a funny little thing, though. Why is everyone on Fortnite, man?
I think they brought back the OG map.
Yeah, but now they got rid of it. And then now...
Well, that was the whole thing. I saw like a video about this the other day because they brought back that map to get everyone talking about it again. Now they're going to like do something big, probably.
Yeah, like, it looks crazy. Like, but snakes in it now from Metal Gear Solid. For you old gamers out there. I don't know, bro. Everyone's kind of making it. Fortnite's kind of its own platform now. It's literally on the same level of like Roblox, of just like there's a main game, but there's so many games within the game of Fortnite now. Especially with how they I forgot when they put the creator thing out, where basically you can make your own like games in Fortnite essentially. Like at that point, I'm like, yeah, that game is just a platform. Like you can just go on and do whatever you want in Fortnite. Honestly, there's so many things to the point where it is people don't even realize, or I don't even know if some people realize. That used to be a survival game that almost failed and flopped, and they threw out Battle Royale as like just a whatever, you know, just because it was kind of popping, but they were one of the first ones to kind of get it popping too. I have no clue. I have no real reason why that one popped. Maybe it was because the certain streamers that were playing it, but yeah. Started off literally almost failing as a survival game, and now I don't even think they developed the survival aspect of it now. Even though I don't think it was bad. That's just it's interesting, very very interesting. But yeah, if Alex were here, he'd probably have more because he's been on that shit like every night that he can. Have you seen it on Discord? But what did I say? Sofas on coasters. What the fuck? No, that's not it. Why did I say sofas on coasters? Oh, Voltron seats look mad comf. Look at that. The love chair ass seats. It looks like I need to be smoking a Victorian pipe with a monocle when I'm in this seat. It's very regal. I like it. I don't know if it's actually padded leather or anything, but the look of it's kind of nice. Looks like leather, like a nice leather love seat. Gosh, there's actually a lot of things overseas. So we're gonna stay overseas because I'm sorry. What do you think of Thorpe Park's new logo?
Of what?
Thorpe Park's new logo.
Where's the link?
I'm gonna ping it.
I see.
Yeah, it is a. What do you think?
Are you talking about the thing on the box?
Oops.
Hello?
Click on the shit. So just click on their actual like page afterwards. I fucked up. But that's the new logo on their profile picture.
Oh.
I forgot. I need to find the comparison. You can look it up yourself. Literally, like, but in general, like,
it's okay. I don't know about the purple and blue.
I just think it's bland.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excitement Because, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You look at, like, Universal. There's, like, you see a whole globe. You look at, like, there's exciting logos. I'm just saying. This is just literally font. With, like, the O being different. I don't know. Hell, like, the Six Flags Cedar Fair could be better, too. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is even less than that. I just think it's... Because, like, there was kinetics and stuff going before. It's like, I felt like I was going to an experience for Thorpe Park. The orange and the blue. Like, I don't necessarily care about the colors. It's just a font, you know. Anyways, yeah, I think it's kind of bland and terrible. But new tech coming to Kings Island. It's kind of cool. It's probably there now, actually, because Winterfest is happening. But they have essentially kind of the technology that will... I don't know if... I think it's not exactly the same technology at all. But close to the wands that, Universal and stuff. But apparently you were able to activate your wands, special interactions and stuff throughout the queues. They let out bubbles, but you're also able to press them too. Just in general. So I think it's cool that they're trying to do more of this stuff in the parks. Apparently you can make the cars light up as well, and yeah, that's actually cool. Like they were in the Mystic Timbers queue, and that wand made everything around it kind of just power up. So yeah, it is kind of like the wands from Harry Potter, or excuse me, Wizarding World. So that's kind of cool. I actually think that's I think it's cool that the Stairs doing that stuff. I appreciate these regional parks going out and testing stuff like this, or basically stuff that even the resorts aren't even trying. Like with King's Dominion, with the people going through the queue in the haunts, the actors going through the queues.
Yeah.
I just think it's just like the parks keep innovating and stuff, and we'll see if that'll happen with the merge, which who knows. People aren't happy about it. People up top, let's just say. But back to Universal again. Jesus Christ. It seems that the name for the Frisco Park in Texas is officially trademarked. Universal Kids Resort. They're just not being around the bush here. Doozies, do not come here. No, I think it'll still be a cute park, to be honest. Like, I think it'll still be worth. Now, obviously our pass won't get us in, but I'm assuming it's going to be a cheaper price of admission, not a $150.
$150 for
a family Universal park that has it's maybe the size of a big land at a Universal park normally.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would assume it's probably gonna be honestly close to the SeaWorld price. I'm not gonna lie. Now it's not gonna be close to SeaWorld. It's gonna be 4 hours away, but yeah, I think that's gonna be the premier family option for sure. Well, Six Flags is also close, and that is the more value option. Anyways, Kid Flash is the Skylines.
That's so funny.
Yeah. At first I thought it was just the one, and I'm like, okay, maybe they're doing something just went wrong with that one, and they're trying to get it up for the rest of their Christmas event. But no, both of them. If Skyline really can't make this work again, just stick to being a subsidiary for actual manufacturers. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stick to being, helping out RMC make great rides and not try to make any rides. Yeah. Because apparently you can't even make a kiddie ride. Apparently they're not bad. It's just, already rough. Jesus. Yeah, I have no clue. Uh, I wish them the best. Is really all I could say. So Universal Japan officially getting their Donkey Kong expansion.
Interesting.
It's gonna be in spring of 2024. So I think it's been cool to see like their version, and then the one over in Hollywood, and then now the one in Japan is getting the Donkey Kong expansion. It's just interesting to see. I can't wait to see it for ourselves in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm gonna get to Universal Studios Hollywood before. Now I wonder if this is gonna be the same layout as the one that we're getting. Probably will be. I think Hollywood is also getting this, but I'm not sure. I know they are much more tight with space. So we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I found a lot of things last minute here. And one of them being Nemesis. This isn't a there's no link for this. But Nemesis is obviously getting put back together at a pretty fast rate as well, but there's some unfortunate findings people are noticing. While one of the inversions, the main one people love, the 0G rule, is being put up, it's completed now. That was kind of confirmed from people on site that were close to the project apparently, because Theme Park Worldwide, obviously one of his home parks, has been around updating it the whole time, but he was told that they were smoothing out some elements, and now unfortunately it seems to be confirmed from a lot of UK enthusiasts that when they go and see the element, it is definitely a smoother transition than it used to be. And now I'm pissed because now I wanted to get on Nemesis when it was fucking Nemesis, not this butterball dumbed down forceless Nemesis. Okay, like give me that grit, all right? Like what made what made people love Nemesis? The reason you're retracking Nemesis. Why are you gonna smooth it out? There's rumors that more of it will be smoothed out too, and I'm just blown. I'm like, it's essentially like what they did with the Septicoaster at Universal Studios Shanghai, or where it's the Incredible Hulk clone, but it's profiled much smoother. Like you could definitely see it in the POV and just looking at it off ride.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. Listen, B&M's had their moment in the 90s. Don't shit on it, all right? Please, like. Oh god, speaking of that, I have a trip report. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Anyways, what was this? What a quote. Oh yeah. The dude that told or called the fire department about the crack on Fury apparently got a Charlatan award. He got a Charlatan of the year.
That's sweet.
Oh, he said the quote is, "I was bearing a Britney Spears t-shirt, so I gotta understand why they didn't take me seriously." And he's standing in front of Fury. Like, they make him look like he's about to drop the hardest album of 2023, the end of the year.
Bruh.
Oh my god. I thought that was really funny. But, what could be coming to Magic Mountain? You might have to check this out when you're there. a permit was filed to demolish what appears to be the Golden Bear Theater. I have no clue where that is. I haven't been. But the Golden Bear Theater at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Down to the slab. That's what the permit says. Keep in mind before any speculation gets too big here for anybody. Thanks to Park Journey here for showing this. The site is about 23,000 square feet, so that's approximately like half an acre.
Huh.
I mean, what other flat rides are like? Did you even get on any when you went down there, or did you just like not even care?
Flats were at Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I really got on flats. They have a lot of flats though.
Okay. Well, I mean, when was Golden Lasso coaster?
That's Fiesta. They have got Flight of Courage.
Okay, that one.
Like, what was that 20? Is that a COVID one? I can't remember. Is that a 2020 one?
I think it was.
Let me see.
2021. Wait, it was announced October 1st, 2021. It opened July 16th, 2022.
So it was like constructed during it. Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised they even. You think it got pushed back because of COVID?
Maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one that was supposed to go to America, right?
Oh my.
I forgot about that.
Oh. Bro, I don't even want to talk about that park right now. I want to talk about them for the rest of the year.
I don't even have to think about America, thankfully.
Listen, we're banning from talking about them on this cast for the rest of the year. So
That's like a couple episodes.
About 20 something days. All right, I just don't want to hear about them. They just make me sad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know what could go there. Obviously, they can't put anything too big. I think it's gonna be a flat, though. To be honest, I don't think it's gonna be anything too serious. Now, the last thing here. Oh man. So this merge, it happened. It came, and literally when it dropped, or the rumor dropped, it was pretty specific in saying it was going to happen the next day, and it did. We had no time to really speculate or wonder. It just happened, and now you're already seeing parks like Knott's Berry Farm taking off, the Cedar Fair Park, all that stuff from their signs. But stuff that kind of went under the radar here, a lot of people aren't talking about. A law firm that is Lloyd Dannenberg is investigating. These are so the shareholders on the Six Flags side of things are feeling cheated out, like they're losing money from this. So they're obtaining redress for consumers and investors, is investigating the proposed sale of Six Flags Corporation to Cedar Fair under the terms of the merge agreement. Shareholders of Six Flags will receive 0.5800 shares of common stock in the new combined company for each share of Six Flags that they own. The investigation seeks to determine whether Six Flags shareholders are receiving adequate consideration and process. So, we shall see. I honestly think this will kind of just be fine. They'll just adjust a few things, or they're going to say screw you, and they'll have new shareholders. But I don't think this is going anywhere high enough to where it's actually stopping the merge at all. But there's an issue on the shareholders side. They do give a lot of influence to what goes on. So we'll see if they're just being cheap too. They're like, you know what, I'm not making as much on the top end, so screw this. So hey, if you got a better experience, hopefully, then shouldn't matter. But I thought that was pretty interesting. We'll see where that leads up. This is about a week ago now. This is November 30th when this dropped. So yeah, that's about it for the news. That's about it. But there was the last thing actually. The turmoil and the bittersweetness of Holiwood Nights. Because it happened.
Yeah.
We fought in the games, and I don't think anyone realized it was going to be an early queue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I literally was just doing my due diligence and getting on the site at like 11:53, just to be ready for the 12 o'clock drop. And then I saw that shit was in a queue. And I was like, oh, fuck. I immediately signed into my laptop, immediately signed into my phone. And honestly, if I were even maybe a few seconds later, I'm not sure I would have gotten myself a ticket. But for a while, when I actually did get in and waited, I tried putting in 4. And literally it was just saying it just wasn't going through. So I was like, 10 minutes. I'm literally like, fuck, I didn't get the tickets.
Yeah.
I was refreshing, I was everything. And then I randomly just tried 1. I was like, just fuck it, let's just see 1. I mean, what if it's like, it fucking worked? It's like, I'm like, what? I tried, and then when I got in on my laptop, I tried the same thing. I tried 1, but that didn't work. My phone, that did not work. So I literally that was one of the last checkouts that had a ticket. Was the one I was in on my PC.
I waited an hour in the queue and didn't get anything when I tried to add it to the cart, so.
Like, I literally, was refreshing 4 tickets for, 10 minutes, bro. Man.
Yeah, disappointing. But it's all good. I'm thinking probably do Cali then again in the summer. If no Holiwood Nights, no Europe.
Man, you just still come through to Hollywood. Or Holiday World.
We'll see. I could always potentially snag a ticket too.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
I'd be working my magic.
If y'all are sad you didn't get in and had the turmoil of getting blindsided by the pre-order too, because I know a lot of people did. There, in the buzz bars alone, there was so much help and so many people adding people into groups last minute. And honestly, be on the lookout on socials everywhere. Be talking to your Thuzy friends. Don't just blatantly ask, hey, you got a Holiwood Nights ticket yourself? But people will obviously, things will happen. They'll change, plans will change, and then they'll have to get rid of their ticket. Most likely we'll get rid of their ticket. I know there's a lot of thoughtful folks out there. But yeah, keep a hawk eye on that if you're really trying to go. And hell, you could even be a straggler on the day of, 5 minutes in, or 5 minutes right before the event is about to start, like Daniel Pac-Man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, I remember he handed me the keys and I was mad confused because obviously I was not in the right state of mind that day. But
yeah,
he hands me the keys and I'm like, wait, what? He's like, I got a ticket to Holiwood Nights. Park's closing in 2 minutes.
That was so crazy. That was like one of the most legendary things.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. That nap after was kind of needed.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have napped if anyone came home. Now, the second night was stupid as hell. I remember there was a golf cart parade. That was so dumb. I was stuck. Like, I'm basically in the outside of the cabin. Like, I couldn't even go to the streets for like an hour. Anywho. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Like, we did our tier list. If y'all missed it, it was the last episode, but it's gonna be. I love that part. So, it's wooden coaster, just sexiness all over. And personally, Thunderbird is great. It just has Vesper Trade, so I could only do it like twice, and I'm good. But good gravy. Even though, speaking of which, the train just arrived at today at Holiday World, or yesterday, I think. But
Up a train.
yeah, I really do think they need to change the tint just a tad. Just a tad.
Yeah.
Because it just really looks a tad. I'm not saying the train, like, literally, like, you gotta be on this level of the shitpost here. It looks a tad shitty in a good way. But yeah. That's basically it for news. That is basically it. Now I got a little trip report, but because I just went to King's Dominion actually on the whim. It was super nice, surprisingly. This past Sunday, and I was like, screw it, I will go. Good thing I went the last 3 hours in that right when I park opened, because Twisted Timbers is at 45, and that would have been kind of disgusting. When I went, it was walk on, so. And it was running great. Drop Tower was fucking open. I was so happy. That ride is so fucking good. Why do you drop so low to the ground? It's almost like not okay. That is a free fall. That is so good. But yeah, Twisted Timbers, something I probably will never forget happened on that ride. Have you ever had to deal with a shitty situation at a coaster?
Nah.
Oh my god. Bro. I literally had to wait to tell you this on the cast, because Jesus Christ. So it was like the last one of the last rides I'm getting for the night. Green Train. It's kind of hauling for some reason, even though it's kind of cold. We get to the last like mini hills, you know, like after the 0 and that overbank. And then those small little hills, and then I start. Oh god! I swear I hear these like the bogies are popping, like the wheel bogies, or something like something on the track's like doing this like, almost like it's like a backfiring in like the distance.
Nah.
Bro.
So?
And I don't really think of it at all. Like, it kind of really sounded like people were throwing firecrackers on the ground, but kind of like more bass, more rumble. But it was that fast, and like the like like, you know, the last like mini hills, you know, like.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here thinking, oh, the ride's kind of cooking because it was like already one part in the 0G roll, like it always has a weird clank now, which I have no clue what the fuck it does that. But I honestly thought it was something like that, like oh, it's just it was age and it hauls ass, it's gonna be like that. We get to the station. This man gets up from row 5 and turns to the woman at the air gate and is about to get on and goes, look, I wouldn't sit there. I had a little bit of a moment. And waddles off. I didn't hear that she says this, but I just see him holding his hands between his ass, but there being darkness and dampness in between his ass.
Yikes. Brother couldn't handle them bunny hills at the end. Oh no.
And then I'm sitting here thinking, like, bro, did I just hear him, like, shit himself on the ride? Like, that's how loud that was? Because I didn't hear any other time besides that time.
That's crazy.
But, like, I'm thinking, like, because it's been a joke in BCS basically ever since. I'm like, that bro's ass was popping.
Yeah.
Like phrasing all the way, but like literally like like it put, oh my god. Like at that point that sounded painful. Because how can it be that audible on a roller, like holy shit, literally. It's also funny because shout out to Coach Heat and Scooby, because we literally be on the spaces on Twitter just like shit post about the most random ass shit. And one of those things are literally just, hey, what if we just like went to Top Throw 2 opening day and just like wore diapers and just shit on it and ruin everyone's day. And I'm like, that's, as we were like, that would be the stupidest thing ever. And that literally happened. Like, the ride, they literally sent Green Train, like, 3-4 cycles. I went and got food, bro. I was like, this is just... I'm like, the shit post became an actual post. So, like...
Yikes.
And then it made me really think, like, that stuff might really be happening more often than you think. Like, people really might be shitting and pissing on these rides, bro. And then how often do they really be cleaning these rides, bro?
They don't.
That's why, I don't know, like, taking a shower after is kind of essential for me. Just because I know I'm literally riding in filth. Like, some of these trains, you could see mold growing on them, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. But that was... I had to get it out of my system because I swear it was a point, like, when it happened, like, every few minutes I would think about it and I would literally be belly laughing for about 5 minutes. It was, like, the whole station was like, oh my goodness. And what was funny was, like, the operators didn't even know whether to believe it or not, because they said all they saw was, like, the smallest bit of liquid, but it was, like, kind of clear, because, like, they couldn't tell if it was clear, because obviously the seat is brown, so it was, like, oh my god, bro. It was just such a stupid and, like, what the fuck situation. Like, oh, god. Bro, how can that happen, though?
Yikes. Just...
No, like, because everyone would probably assume, well, why would you get on the ride if you're not feeling, good? Right? But, like, what if he's going up and he's like, oh, shit, now he's getting anxious. And everyone deals with anxiety different, maybe he gets gassy. Maybe he was a little more full with that gas. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I can't. That was just insane. Any trip reports for you that is not involve flatulence or sharding, because Jesus Christ.
That's awful. At least it didn't like come flying.
If it was projectile, nah, that was premeditated in a way that, like, okay, you were sick and you got on, because a shart is like, okay,
Yo,
you know, like, I maybe had a little bit
so
in the
crazy.
chamber, but it accidentally came out, type of beat, and it shot out because it popped out, because that
Yeah,
shit
that
was
man-
audible.
like, I mean, at least nothing came back.
Bruh, I'm saying, like, if that, I would have had to get some sort of reimbursement. If
Bro,
that shit,
like,
I was in the back row. If that shit from row 5 hit any of us, like, nah. Yeah, you need to get checked.
that's a fear of mine, bro. Is like riding in like the back and getting hit by some vomit or something worse.
Man, that's like the worst lottery is when, like, someone throws up and it hits the whole train. Like, there's like no one can avoid it. Oh.
Yo, I don't know, bro. I would like want to throw hands. Like I'd
Literally.
be like,
You're not the first person to say that.
like, bro, how am I gonna get reimbursed for that? That's like disgusting.
Yeah, because,
dude.
like, I have to, unless I came with, like, I guess another hoodie or another shirt.
Nah, but that's the end of the day, bro. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people do say that. Like, it is like, I'm going home after that.
yo, that
Yeah,
Fuck,
but for
bro.
real,
Yeah.
like, I either need to, if I don't have an extra pair of clothes, I have to buy merch now. Like, the merch I better get is free. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you think, like, he would over there be like, hey, you know, this coaster made me shit myself. I need reimbursement for merch.
Bro, could you imagine that walk at the guest services, bro? Like,
While he's scratching his ass.
oh god, that's
Bro, all we were saying in the station is, like, that has to be the shittiest ride home. Like, double entendre, pun intended. Like, because you're literally have to sit in that. Like,
I don't know, bro. Like, you always gotta have towels in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're gonna what is that gonna look like? I don't even want to know though. What are towels gonna do to save that? You're gonna have shitty towels in the back?
okay, so if you have, okay, listen. If you have 2 towels, you have one to clean everything up and throw everything away, and then one to like wrap and like wear to like sit in until you get home. There you go. I mean, that's the solution right there.
You make a man-made caveman diaper. I can't take this.
It's like what's it, like a skirt or like a toga or something? What are those? They're not a toga, but like, I mean, the same way you'd wear it when you get out of the shower.
No, I'd
Like,
imagine you wear it literally like a diaper at that point. Because, like, I just can't trust myself. I just shit myself on a coaster.
Nah, you gotta hit the bathroom first, bro.
No, I think that's why he was waddling off so fast. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure he thought it was just a fart, and there was clearly more, and he had to finish off.
But like, that's so bad, dude. It's so bad.
I say, 50 rounds to coastal and end it off here.
I was doing the daily coastal actually, like earlier.
Shit. Well, now I can't do it, so I can't do it on the cast at least. Because you know it, so it's cheating.
I haven't done it yet.
Okay. I thought you did it. What the fuck is it? I can't find the...
Only the daily, West. Only the daily. It's hot. Now it's hot in the car in the sun.
You said it's hot?
Yeah, in the sun. In the car.
But it's been cold. Alright, what are we guessing?
I'm in a hoodie. I did Fury and Maverick, and that's gave me nothing, so.
Well, I would do fucking powder keg.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm just thinking of powder keg. Wow, it's in the U.S. I keep forgetting that's an SNS. Not an SNS. More, it has inversions taller than 98 feet and longer than 3,500. Oh, I'm a screen share. I'm an idiot. And it's faster than 62 miles an hour. So it's not a family ride, in my opinion.
It's Volcano the Blast Coaster.
Do you think they do defunct coasters?
Actually, no, it's probably it's not. Don't do that.
Well, it's in the U.S., so at least that's safer. And generally, the daily isn't that hard.
Okay, so hold on, let me get to your stream. Not a sit down, and it's long. It's inversions, height, all that. So do B&M invert next.
Montu.
That's like faster than 62, taller than.
Actually, Banshee. So it's not B&M, it's not inverted, less than 7 inversions. Taller than 167 feet, though. It's in between 3,500 feet, 4,134 feet, and 68 miles an hour. It's faster than 60 miles an hour. What the fuck is this? Is it a die? It's not B&M.
Well, like the seating is like tricky too, because it's not a sit down, and then it's not B&M, so it can't be like a wing either, or any other B&M model.
But it has inversions. Storm Runner? That's a sit down.
Yeah, Intamin sit down. Intamin. No, but it's US, so it couldn't be like Baco or something. What the?
RMC only makes sit downs.
Yeah.
Vekoma
And it's
hasn't made.
tall, but it's tall and fast, and it's not long.
And it's not a B&M dive.
So launch with an inversion, maybe, but not sit down.
And it's not SNS.
So it's probably chain lift then. So tall, fast, not long, chain lifts, but not sit down.
Bruh.
Um,
Hold up. What are all the models out there? Inverts. I mean,
hold on.
wooden coasters are sit downs. So.
Oh, West. What's the one thing in the US that is unlike anything else in the US?
Pipeline?
No, it's not B&M.
Oh, yeah.
I'm riding it on Saturday.
X2.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't get it. I forget it's not that long either. That's what tripped me out.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, what the fuck? Cause it's like, cause I'm so confused. Cause it's not I was sit down. So I'm like, and then it's not B&M. And I knew it wasn't Intamin because one of my guesses was Maverick. That's why in the US.
Oh, man. All right.
Let's do one more.
I gotta do the 3.
3.
Well, we got two more is what I meant.
2 more.
3 altogether. You pick.
You pick.
I did powder kick last time.
Okay, let's do Vengeance.
Oops. Not US. Well, fuck. Maybe we should just do one more. I'm just kidding. It might be longer. We got all of them wrong. So
do Smiler. No, that's sit down. Do a B&M invert that's not in the US. Because that has more than 4 inversions. So what would that be?
Nemesis has 4. Black Mamba has 4.
There has to be another one somewhere over, or a wing. Do like, or not 203. Try. What about?
Phoenix. Does Phoenix have
Okay.
6?
I don't know. Try it. I don't care. Gotta narrow it down somehow. B&M wing 3. Oh, it's less than 131. What the? It has more than. Okay, it has to be like a Gerstlauer or something, right?
Lynette.
Like a Eurofighter.
Bruh. What is speed at Oakwood? I'm gonna try that. It's a Gerstlauer. Well, it's not a Gerstlauer, it's not UK, but it's 115 feet tall. We need the hint, bro.
Let's look. Okay,
I know
so
what it is.
yeah,
Ride to. You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Every time, bro, I always get Ride to Happiness on like Endless. So let's do a third one.
Alright.
Soon as I
Goliath.
Which one?
That's Six Flags Over Georgia. The good one.
You. B&M.
Well, we're ending on a bland and mild.
Invert. Let's do an invert first. Do Raptor. I think that's like pretty close with those stat lines. Oh wait, it's not in the US. Okay, it's gonna be Black Mamba or I'm so it's I hate how I overlook that because I'm
Yeah.
like
So
then
it
it's
definitely has 4. Nemesis.
that's lame.
Yeah, because now Nemesis is lame. They've lamed out Nemesis's layout. Y'all, thank God for listening to this guy.
Appreciate y'all.
We're shit posting too much. We need to get on with our day. Literally, shit posting because goodness that y'all hopefully you don't need towels so you can wipe your ass after a park day.
Yeah, don't ride Twisted Timbers or other airtime
If you have to
machines.
shit,
Yeah, not a
even
good
if you
idea.
think you have to shit a little bit, if you think you gotta let out a little, be careful. Because I have seen some shit.
Never want to risk it.
God, I can't even say that because that just sounds, it's like a double entendre.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you want to keep follow us, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at the High Rollers DMV. And you can follow Alex when he's here and in general when he posts because he has really good photos and shit at 0G Coasters and RC.
Old line of your time.
And you can follow me at West Tower Coasters. On the Twitter side of things, you can follow us at the High Rollers C and follow me at West Tower C. If you want the video of this, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube at West Tower. And then if you want us for podcasts, we're everywhere, baby. But most likely, we'll find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the main ones and all that stuff. But y'all, homies,
Ciao to me.
brothers and sisters, take care. Stay homie out there. For real. And you never know who you're going to meet in this hobby. You never know. There are some true homies out there. Take care, man.
Peace.